if vegans were all antinatalists, the chances are we would propagate suffering because we would not see an ideological shift within society because the vegans would die out ideologically.
If I understand him correctly, the chances are that vegans would propagate suffering, not by inflicting suffering themselves, but by not being a stepping stone for some future of veganism. We have vegans like this.
I know that I will make a difference in it, and I know that eventually the world that we want to see will exist. It's not a hope for me, it is a given. I know it will.
He knows he will make a difference, so he knows that a vegan world will happen. I'm not really sure how he knows that, but I digress. Let's say that he is right, and he will make a difference, but just a slight one. What if he would make a bigger of a difference if he put some more effort in his activism? Can it be said that chances are that he would propagate suffering because what he is doing right now is not enough for a bigger and actual change? This vegan is against antinatalism because of the ideological goals he has.
Reproduction is one of our tools that will eventually make it easier to accomplish our ends, unlike living a vacation lifestyle, eating bananas all day, or harming the growth of the movement with anti-natalist propaganda. That's all bullshit and needs to be abandoned for the health and longevity of the movement and the well-being of sentient beings at large.
But he opens the video with this.
Should vegans be anti-natalists? Well, I don't think anyone's obligated to have children if they don't want to, but why on earth would we just rely on what are essentially vegan missionaries to grow the movement instead of reproduction and adoption among vegans?
He wants to grow the movement, hence he is against antinatalism. But he also believes that people don't really have to have children if they don't want to, even though that can impede on the growth of the movement. Let's, for sake of the argument, assume that a vegan world never happens, or that it happens, but much later than expected. What if vegans of today could have done more to make it happen sooner, or to actually make it happen? Would they be blameworthy for the vegan world not happening, or happening much later? Would vegans of the future blame the failure of a vegan world on the vegans of today? If we follow the reasoning of the first vegan, then that certainly seems to be the case. The chances are you would be propagating suffering by not doing more.